If I had to choose one practice for vagal tone, it would be this one. I call it the wandering gaze. Now, if you're new to my channel, I'm Yasmin Lambat, and I am the founder of Soma Sensing, which is a way of tuning into your body for self-regulation. So look, we spend a lot of time on our screens, whether it's our phones, our laptops. And the problem with that is it puts our body into hypervigilance. It gets our body into dysregulation, not only because of the blue light from our screens, but also the way that our visual sense is focused. Okay, so when you're just staring at something, your body puts you into this sympathetic or hypervigilant state. So the quickest way to reset your nervous system is to first of all, look away from the screen. Now, before you do that, notice the difference between watching your screen right now and then looking away from the screen. So I'm going to turn away, and you may or may not notice an immediate difference in sensation in your body. You may or may not notice that. So in this first part, just notice what happens when you look away from your screen. And you may notice that your eyes have begun to move spontaneously already, right? So that's really the heart of the practice, is allowing your eyes to wander spontaneously. But I'm going to kind of give you the somatic approach. So when you turn away from your screen, the first part is to bring your body into a place of ease, into a place of rest. Now, this could be sitting on the floor as I am, or sitting in a chair. This could also be standing. The most important part is to bring your body to inner ease or a state of rest. So inner ease is sitting with less strain in your body. So just check in, where do I feel most at rest? And then allow your gaze to land wherever it lands. And at the same time, can you pay attention to your body sensation? And then let your gaze just wander. Okay, it can happen quite quickly and spontaneously. And as you allow your gaze to wander, you might experience a whole body response, and even this pandiculation. Okay, pandiculation is that urge we feel to unwind when the body's feeling a little bit stuck, right? And that blueprint that emerges from within is the way that your body resets your nervous system. So when you learn how to tune into the self-sensing nature of your body, you can learn how to self-regulate. And we are so disconnected from this sensory nature of our body. Our bodies are responding from moment to moment. We're just unaware. It happens beneath our awareness. So Soma Sensing and somatic practices help you connect to that sensory awareness. And listen, your body's fascia responds to, fascia is the stuff that our body is made from. So if you're staring at a screen and your visual sense is focused and you are in hypervigilance, your body feels like it has less space. And that's because your fascial tissue changes. You almost feel kind of constricted in your body, right? The moment you take a pause to rest and get your body out of hypervigilance, it changes. You have more of an expansive sensation in your body, and everything feels more open, right? That's what that expansion is. And the more space that your visual sense takes in, the more expansive you feel within your body. And really, that is how this practice works. So I'm going to guide you to the essentials once more. So the first part of the practice is to pause. In somatic practice, we always take a moment to pause and then to pay attention. To pay attention as you land in your body to rest, and just let your gaze, your eyes land on whatever you see. It doesn't really matter what that is. The most important part of the practice is to let your gaze wander, and your body will follow. Your body follows. Okay, and you might find this motion. Now listen, if you don't find the motion, that's also fine. It's just the main part of the practice is to let your eyes wander spontaneously. So I'm going to come to that in a moment. So you're just hanging out, resting, paying attention to where you are right now, and then letting your gaze wander. You could notice perhaps the shape of something, the color of something. So you could take this practice a little deeper and notice things. Might be a color or a shape. Okay, so that's the other option, is just to let things happen spontaneously, right? Very different to looking at something. So looking and then looking at something else and then looking at something else. The most important part of the practice is to pause. To pause and to allow that process, this spontaneous process, to arise and emerge. And then there'll be a whole body response. Okay, so we are indoors. Where the power of this practice is best is outdoors in nature, because you have natural light. Okay, and even where I am sitting now, there's a window in front of me, there's natural light. Sometimes just sticking your head out of an open window and letting your eyes look around at the sky or whatever comes into your view, you want this expansive view, this expansion of your view. So your visual sense is linked to your vagus nerve, and so is head turning, right? So people often talk about, the head moves spontaneously. And in soma sensing, we guide you to that spontaneous whole body response. So you're not kind of isolating any particular stretch or anything like that. Everything emerges from within. And when you are tapping into the self-regulating nature of your body, it's the best way to reset not just your vagus nerve, but your fascia, your whole body.